Burning Body Part 2, the 10th day. The light from the window wakes me up. I didn't have any dreams. Strangely enough, I was actually expecting him to have some nightmares. Considering he has nightmares like every night, it really was just to sleep without dreams, good or bad. Thanks to that, I don't feel bad at all. Today's Saturday, so I should probably thank Hisui and Kawaku-san for taking care of me. It's only just past 6. All I did was lie down yesterday, so I don't feel tired anymore. Time to get up. I get up from bed, and immediately fall back down. My body doesn't move at all. I haven't healed at all. If anything, it's worse. Yesterday I could move my arms, but today I can't even do that. I try to bring my arms straight up, and fail completely. I finally managed to do so. Using all my strength, it takes me about a full minute. What's going on? It's like my body's dead, or more like a robot out of gas. At any rate, my body won't move. At the same time, I'm fully conscious and I don't feel any pain. Hey, Hisui, Kawaku-san. I was going to tell them to come here, but I stop. I can speak, but using a loud voice makes me extremely dizzy. It almost feels like a loud voice uses too much muscle, placing too much strain on the blood flow to the brain. I breathe out. I guess all I can do is just wait for Hisui to come wake me up. But she never comes. After that, it's pretty much like yesterday morning. Since I was already in bed, it went by just a little faster than yesterday. After coming to wake me up, pale-faced Hisui called for Kawaku-san, who did a little checkup. Hearing this, Akiha once again ran into my room, called the same doctor as yesterday, who did the same examination, and I end up resting in bed. Since sleeping in bed all day makes me pretty sick, I'm now leaning my upper body on the headboard. Shiki-sama, did you say something? No, I was just zoning out. I didn't say anything. Hey, what's with that expression? I told you that I'm not in any pain or anything, so you don't need to worry. I'm very sorry, Shiki-sama. I told you it's alright. Geez, you really are worrisome. Well, I guess you two really are sisters. You're a lot like Kawaku-san in that way. I am like Ne-san? Hisui asks, very surprised. Well, I wasn't referring to appearance, as that's pretty obvious. Yeah, it's a pretty old story. Did you know that Kawaku-san has acted like an older sister since we were small? Whenever Akiha or I would get hurt, Kawaku-san would get so worried. No, it's fine if it's only when we were hurt, but even when we were not feeling well, she would be very fussy, telling us to go to sleep. She was really that fussy? Yeah, I felt pretty bashful when she'd do it. When was it? I remember once when I caught a cold, I wanted to play anyway. Kawaku-san, she would keep telling me to go to bed over and over. Eventually, she won and I went back to my room, but after that, she came into my room and lay a wet towel on me. I really thought she would smother me to death. Come to think of it, this time around, I think Kawaku-san wasn't worried as much as I thought, but maybe she wanted to act as a nurse or something. She really did seem to enjoy it. But I don't mean I didn't like what Kawaku-san did. I liked what she would do, and playing with Akiha was also fun. That's right. Come to think of it, I had a pretty happy time as a kid. Yes, I'm sure Ne-san feels the same way. Hisui nods quietly. Oh no. Simply talking about my childhood like this, Hisui must be getting bored. Sorry, I didn't mean to bore you with this kind of talk. Please do not worry about it. I enjoy it. Really? In that case, certainly Hisui doesn't look bored at all. Yes, as long as it does not bother you, please continue on. The doctor said that any sort of activity is preferable. I see. They say to move my body, but it's really just my mouth I can move right now. Jeez, I don't really have much to talk about, although I do have a lot of memories of my childhood. I do not mind. Please tell me about your childhood, Shiki-sama. Really? But I think it'll just be boring, are you sure? Yes, I am really enjoying this. Hisui gives an extremely happy smile. Completely forgetting about the state I'm in now, my heart starts to race. The smile that is so rarely seen on Hisui's face it makes me blush, and, well... Shiki-sama? Is there something wrong? No, it's nothing. Well, let's continue talking about the past then. Hisui nods. As I continue to remember more and more about the past, I continue my boring, inane monologue. Okay, is this really what the entirety of this route is going to be, or the rest of it at least, is Shiki lying in bed? Because that didn't happen last time when he fainted in the backyard. He didn't stay in bed for a long time, and he wasn't like disabled or anything. Here Shiki is literally just disabled and he can't move at all. So like, The last few days, or the last 2 days at least, have been him just lying in bed. Like, I don't know, this is just... I don't know what to think about this. I honestly think this is, so far, in my opinion, this is the weakest route. Just because he's in bed so much. Like, he's either just walking around the mansion or lying in bed. Like, Jesus Christ, do something. Fuck. At lunchtime, Kohaku-san comes in and trades places with Hisui. Kohaku-san brings a wash pail and several towels. I get a really bad feeling about this. Shiki-san, we have to wash your body, so please endure this. I knew it. Even though it's something I'd hate to do, I can't exactly say no. It's obvious that since I can't move my body, someone has to clean it for me. I've been laying around since yesterday, and to be honest, I do feel sticky and pretty gross. Yes, please. Not at all. I'm the one who should be saying please. And it's over. It was deadly embarrassing, but I can't fight Kohaku-san. After all, Kohaku-san helps me to get to the bathroom when I have to go. After receiving so much care from Kohaku-san, I think being embarrassed is rude to her. Well, at least you can still go in the bathroom and, you don't have to be helped with that. At least not too much. All finished. Thank you for your cooperation. After changing me into a new set of pajamas, she replaces my sheets. But Chiki-san, you really have no strength at all, do you? I was surprised when you didn't even flinch when I was washing you. You're right. I wonder what's wrong with my body. I do too. Normally, when someone is taking care of you, if they move your arms and legs, there's some sort of muscular reaction in the body. Since the reaction is there, the one doing the caring usually takes a lot of work, but I don't even have that reaction right now. It's like I'm a boneless jellyfish. Jellyfish. I might be quite right. I meant it to be a joke, but I don't feel like laughing. How do I put it? It's almost as if I'm not quite alive. The fact that I can't move my body. I didn't think that not having any feeling in my body would be this scary. It's like I'm almost in a dream, just a vague existence. Shiki-san, please don't make that uneasy face. Whatever the reason, I'm sure you'll be able to return to normal soon. I'm sure, but I wonder what the reason is. If there is a reason, it would be the scar from 8 years ago. The doctor said that it was simply a miracle to be alive. Perhaps this is the price of my miraculous recovery. If that is the case, then I, Tonoshiki, must never be able to stand on my own feet for the rest of my life. I don't think you should say something like that. Shiki-san, are you okay? You look terrible. I just imagined something terrible and got a little scared. That's no good, Shiki-san. If your spirit is weak, you will never be able to recover. I guess you're right. I guess I'll try to think positive. Thank you very much, Kohaku-san. God, she's always like scolding you for something. As long as you understand. You don't understand things pretty well, and you always seem to accept your circumstances. So I think it is okay if you complain every once in a while. Kohaku-san seriously offers some advice. Suddenly, I remember what I was telling Hisui earlier. Jeez, Kohaku-san, you still do like to nurse people, don't you? Huh? What do you mean by that? Remember way back when I caught a cold and wanted to play anyway? It's just like back then. I guess something like that happened. You never said anything about how you felt, Shiki-san. But you found out quickly. Afterwards, you made me go back to the detached building, and I never forgave you for that. Not really. I was actually extremely grateful, but I thought I'd tease Kohaku-san a bit. And then, Kohaku-san tries earnestly to remember, and she freezes in place. Huh? What's this? Did you forget? I guess so. I'm sorry, my memory is not all that great. No, it's hard to remember stuff from 8 years ago, so it's no big deal. You're right. I remember most of the things, but it's something from 8 years ago, so maybe I might be forgetting something important too. I completely agree. Before I went to that garden in the forest, I had forgotten entirely the image of the accident 8 years ago. Well then, I'll bring you some food, so please rest until then. This is just even more lending to my suspicions, but I'm pretty sure that it was actually Hisui that was the one who was helping out Shiki. And it wasn't actually... It was actually Hisui, not Kohaku. And Kohaku was... There was like a role reversal. Kohaku was the one who was always like hiding away in the mansion. And Hisui was the one who was all energetic. And somehow, after Shiki left, there was some kind of a switch. And Kohaku was the one who took the personality of Hisui. And Hisui took the personality of Kohaku. I swear, if that's where this is going, I'm pretty sure that's going to be what's going to happen, but I could be wrong. but I'm pretty sure that might be the case. In the afternoon, I become alone. I feel bad letting Kohaku-san and Hisui take care of me all the time, so I had them return to their duties. Since I didn't have any hideous nightmares last night, even though I can't move, my health is pretty stable. I figure I can manage by myself until dinner time. Well, my body can't move, so I can't say my health is good or bad. Leaning back against the headboard, I stare aimlessly. It's been 10 days since I came back to the mansion. At first, I felt out of place, but now I feel very comfortable in this room. You can't underestimate the adaptability of the human mind, I suppose. And my headache. Wait, how is he seeing the lines? Huh? Lines. I can see lines. My glasses are on, so why? Who is it? I move my head. There's no one in the room except me. I can hear someone breathing. Something that sounds like a wild dog salivated breathing reaches my ears. Well, I manage to turn my head, but there is no one behind me. I can't even sense anyone. Is it some sort of auditory hallucination? No, it is a hallucination, but it is real. It isn't echoing through my room. It's echoing inside of my head. In that case, their breathing is without a doubt coming from inside my brain. Mixing together. Progressively mixing together. This unknown voice and my breathing harmonize together. What is this? Just what is this? I'm about to merge with him. I'm about to fuse with him. Triangle cogwheels and diamond cogwheels. Noise, echo, panorama, strings. There shouldn't be any point of connection between us. Even in an illusion, knowing should be rejected. Strange, strange. What are you? What are you? I am. The torrent breaks through. Spinning, 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 spinning. The world is spinning. Sun and moon. Female and lion. What? Angel and pollution. Colliding uphill paths. Broken hourglass. Upwards falling sand. Shattered window and a door without a handle. Okay? Darkness, 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 darkness. Cars without wheels. People without legs. Disabled people who are walking. It's like Nasu just put a bunch of nonsense together. Like, I swear. I'm getting crushed. Melting wall. Solvable meaning. Self who can explain. Smoothness of changeable permeability. One transitioning time. Observation life and execution functioning. A pinkyless hand. Headless eyes. Rolling carpet. Once, twice, 3 times, thrice. 777 cages. Burst balloon. Water balloon. Unfulfillable promise. Unprotectable law. Death contract. Poison and honey. Red and afterbirth. Mercury lamp and bug light. Light refracting to countless dimensions. Swimming fish singing at the ocean bottom. What kind of drugs are you on, Jiki? Like, Jesus Christ. Tools, tools, tools. Towards endlessly reproducing stars without meaning, without will. Better than wishes. Another only me. Unraveling deep sea. Contradictory that appears from microscopic organisms. Detailed view of a quark. A quark? Rejection in everything. Formless form. An embryo within a horse. A hearse. A horse. Might as well be a horse, because none of these fucking make sense. An embryo within a hearse. I curse and celebrate their existence. See, I just put a bunch of nonsense into your head. Now you can only think of nonsense words. Like, what the fuck? What did I just read? What is this? That's a good question, actually. Cessation is disregard. The bleeding earth. Trade your blood for poison and you will attain immortality. Rose, 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 rose. Your splendor will not last forever. The way to reach Lohan's temple. Eat this bread. Spreading defilement. The April that's farther than May. And the reversal of limbs. Awaken in the shrine of balance beyond the dual serpent and scorpion. The skin of rotten fruit. Burned puppet of celluloid. The cannabis of legion. The cannabis? Someone was on some cannabis. Grinding and friction. Sun and moon. Colliding uphill paths. Female lions. What is with the female lions? I saw that twice. Broken hourglass. Spiraling clouds. I'm unparalleled. God damn. Upwards falling sand. Again. 8 years ago. Killed. You killed. I'm going to send you more nonsense bullshit that doesn't make any sense. Shut up. Jesus Christ. At least somebody made it stop. Holy shit. It stops. Trying with all my might, I bang my head against the wall and it stops. What the hell was that just now? That is a very good question, Cheeky. I don't know. Just random words filled my mind and I couldn't think about anything. It seems that way. Anything at all, not being able to think, and all those words repeating machine-like in my head. I noticed that tears are streaming from my eyes. Mucus and drool are streaming down my face as well. My head hurts. It's not a normal headache I get from anemia. My brain feels like it's about to explode. It's because even though I have a limit to my memory, much more than I can handle has flowed into my brain. Once more, if that inexplicable headache returns. At this rate, my mind will surely break before my body does. What? Stop. It's flowing. No, I'm picking it up. That guy's knowledge, of a level so far beyond that of ours, is picked up by me. Yes, we are about to merge. That fusion between me and him has already begun. It was 8 years ago. That white summer day. Empty shells of cicadas. Feasting ants. Someone's sudden death. The gravitation towards extreme pain, spurting blood, going into shock. Shrinking field of vision. Nothing but darkness. Nothing but crimson. The crisis of death. Abortion. Cutting up the birthing woman when the baby is still inside. What the... inside this hungry world. Sampling the flesh of babies. God, what... It's like this is when Nasu decided, I'm just going to say fuck it and just write a bunch of nonsense into this. I know that Tsukihime kind of had that before, where it just had a bunch of words that made no sense, but this is kind of taking the cake. I haven't seen anything this crazy so far in the visual novel, but it just doesn't seem to relate back to anything. It's just like, well, let me just be really dark and edgy and just make these strange analogies that don't really have anything to do with anything. Pointless, all of it. Stop. As long as you keep your eyes open, I will become one with you. I desperately close my eyes as if imploring for help. It's subsided. The flow of information and the voice inside my head ceases. Thank goodness. I breathe a sigh of relief. But on the other hand, I feel a chill go down my spine. If I open my eyes, that will happen again? I don't know. Maybe that was instantaneous, but I'm too terrified to open my eyes. A disgusting sensation. It feels like a caterpillar is crawling within my brain. I become sleepy, but if I sleep, I might see those nightmares again. I don't care. That dream is much better than what happened now. I relax my consciousness. With my eyes still closed, I fall asleep. I've come here again. The dark basement. The smell of mold emanating from the darkness. The school's, probably the gem's basement. The dispersed celluloid mannequin. No, the pieces of half-eaten people. Even though it's this early, he has brought yet another doll. The animalistic breathing. Uh-oh. The figure bites into the doll. The feeling of teeth breaking the skin. The fat of the abdomen is not exactly what you call a grade A meat. The hot blood sticking to the throat. I feel a chill. All these sensations are completely transmitted to me. You again, Shiki. It screams. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. It acts as a child throwing a tantrum, breaking all the desks and pulling off pieces of concrete from the floor. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you. Saying so, it thrusts a knife in its own hand. What? Get! The pain of the knife is transmitted to my own hand. Just you watch, I will kill you. He then takes the leg of the broken desk and impales his own leg. And I'll take back what you stole. Using his own claws, he rips open his stomach and starts to pull out his intestines. Holy shit. The pain. I am the pain. These fingers, this skin, even these eyes. He pushes in his eyes. I start to go crazy. A dream. If this is a dream, please wake up. It hurts. I'd rather die. The pain is enough to kill me from shock, but I'm not dying. Your voice, your position, all of it is mine. It was all originally mine. Just you wait. I will kill you. I will come soon. Screaming, it takes a knife, brings it to its head, aims for the brain, and stabs deeply. Ah! In the middle of the ultimate pain, I wake up. A dream. That was a dream. But my body's hurting everywhere. Hand, thigh, eyes, skull. They all hurt. The pain I received during my dream, I brought it back into reality. But my body still can't move. Even though I feel like there's a hole ripped in my palm, I still can't move my body. At least if I could move, I could thrash around and maybe reduce some of the agony, but I can't even do that. Damn it! What is this? Why do these things... Earlier, I thought my mind would break before my body would. Why do these things happen to me? Because you're the main character? But if I sleep, my body may very well break before my mind. That guy, what is he? That someone who comes into my dreams. That someone who knows me, whose nerves become one with mine. The one who kills people every night. What's this? You won't admit it yet? Admit what? I am you. No way. You are the same as me. No, I'm still sane. For the longest time, you have already been crazy. I told you no. Shiki-sama? And, without a knock, Hisui enters my room. Hisui? Shiki-sama, was that your voice just now? Hisui walks to the bed with an urgent expression. What? Shiki-sama, what in the world? Hisui's voice is shaking. I look down. My sheets are soaked in blood. Uh-oh. It looks like the blood came from my hand and thigh. I say looks like because I just think so. Because there's no wounds on my body, so what's wrong is the fact that the blood's there. Hisui-chan, I will prepare an IV, so please watch over Shiki-san. Wait, Nei-san, Shiki-sama is... Hisui-chan, don't you think it's best to listen to what your older sister has to say once in a while? You better do what I say, bitch. Now, Shiki-san, you're going to have a blood transfusion soon, so please relax until then. After taking care of me, Kawaku-san leaves the room. So, is Hisui going to actually tell us what the fuck is going on? Because I have a feeling she fucking knows what is happening, but she's keeping it from us. Shiki-sama, is there really nothing wrong? Nei-san told me not to worry, but all that blood. Pretty persistent, aren't you? I said there isn't anything wrong. I don't have any wounds. I'm the one with questions. Come on, Shiki, seriously? Saying this roughly, I hate myself. I'm sorry for Hisui, but I can't calm down. There must be something wrong with me. If I sleep, I dream of the killer and hurt myself. I know that's the cause of the bleeding. I know, but I can't tell Hisui or Kawaku-san that. They wouldn't believe me, and worse, they would think I have simply gone crazy. I'll admit that my body is weird, but Hisui, Kawaku-san, and Akiha, I just don't want them to think I'm crazy. I do not want to say that. But Shiki-sama, your body is not working properly. You appear to have a fever, and your breathing is wild. I do not wish to see you like this. Hisui swallows the rest of her sentence. I'm fine. Go away. Thanks for worrying about me, but I just want to be alone for now. Damn. Then, is there something you want? If you are thirsty, please tell me and I can bring you something. Something I want? Something I want? I don't really want anything right now. Yeah, I'm certainly thirsty. Yes, thirsty. Really thirsty. Like a vampire. So I must suck. Red. Drink. That sticky fluid that sticks to my throat. Hot, crimson red blood that is still warm. That's what I want right now. Shiki-sama? Something I want. Of course, there's something I want. That is Hisui's body I saw in my dream. Smack. I hit myself in the head. The arm that I couldn't move before was able to be moved out of pure hatred for myself. Shiki-sama? What is wrong, Shiki-sama? Don't come near me. Shiki-sama? I breathe painfully. My throat is burning. My body is burning. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. There's something wrong with me. What was I just thinking? Don't come near me. If you do, I don't know what I'll do. But Shiki-sama, I told you not to come near me. I'm not crazy. I scream, refusing Hisui's help. But if I don't do so, I will violate Hisui for sure. Like that time in my dream. Being controlled by my pulse through my veins. Just leave. Hisui, you don't understand anything about my body. Yes, as you wish, Shiki-sama. Hisui leaves. As she leaves, I stare at her with hazy vision. Yep, things have gotten pretty weird. My excited body thinks about the same thing, no matter who I saw. When Kawaku-san came to give me the transfusion, I had the urge to sink my teeth into her white throat. I can't retain my sanity unless I'm alone. So I made Hisui and Kawaku-san, even Akiha, go out of my room. The result doesn't change. If I'm alone, all I can do is break. I get a headache. If I stay awake, the headache flows into me. Before I go crazy, I close my eyes to sleep. And then you get the nightmares. But then, if I sleep, I'll dream about him. Every time he inflicts pain on my body, I also feel the physical pain. Ugh. That pain causes me to wake up. But as soon as I do, the splitting pain in my head returns. So I close my eyes and I fall asleep again. And I repeat this process. I go into a light sleep and wake up from the pain of getting my brain stabbed through. Breathing is painful. I gasp for air. My limbs won't move, but they shake from the pain. I have no sense of time. An hour feels like infinity. Truthfully, I don't even think that I will be able to maintain my sanity until the morning. I'm going to dream of the killer again. The door opens with a creak. Uh-oh. The sound of approaching footsteps. I'm half asleep and I can't tell exactly who it is. Nissan, you look so exhausted. She sounds like she's crying. I'm so sorry. You're in this much pain, but there's nothing I can do. The weight of fingers. This is the only thing that I can do, Nissan. Akiha wraps her fingers in mine. Throb, throb, throb. Matching the sound of my IV, Akiha's body temperature flows into me. Warm. It feels like my rotten wall of my consciousness got rebuilt just like that. Hold on, Nissan. I will save you soon. Her fingers separate. The sound of footsteps goes away. The door closes. In my half-sleep, I saw that strange dream. Was she about to rape us or something? What the hell just happened?